What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day. We'll kick it off, as always, with the honorable mentions. First, I have Viktor Vodnik, yes, the Russian Bond villain, with this 95-mile-an-hour changeup. Next, I have Jack Leiter for this wicked curveball, picking up a sword, as well as this 99-mile-an-hour heater that kind of looks like it defies gravity here, just on a rope. He had 7 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 run. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday. At number 5, Bryan Abreu, for picking up 4 Ks in 2 innings with this filth. He's been really good lately. At number 4, Kris Bubic, for this back foot sweeper. I think this might have actually literally been a back foot sweeper here. He had 5 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 2 runs. My boobs itch. At number 3, Framber Valdez, for these wicked curveballs. He had 6 Ks and 6 scoreless innings, giving up 5 hits. Number 2, Matthew Liberatore, for these gorgeous curveballs. He had 5 Ks and 6 scoreless innings, giving up only 3 hits. And at number 1, you guessed it, if you watched baseball yesterday, it's Tarik Skubal. Skubal was ridiculous, picking up 13 strikeouts in 7 scoreless innings, giving up only 1 hit and 1 walk. And yes, he's the best pitcher on the planet. Will, is he the best pitcher on the planet?
I mean, you're kind of the guy I turn to for this information, and you've been preaching it for a while, and then he goes out and does something like this. I mean, the reigning Cy Young winner, I think it's pretty clear. Who else is even out there? Skeens?
Yeah, whatever, Skeens, whatever. I mean, Miz, if he pitched the whole season, you know, he's...
Yeah, it's hard to crown a guy after 3 starts.
Yeah, but I will. At one point in this game, Skubal had 7 consecutive strikeouts, and I could tell he was feeling it after the first inning when he ended the first inning on this K, and you can just see it when he walks off the field. When dude is feeding off the crowd, he's going to have a big day. Here's a chart showing all of his pitches. It's just pure filth. He picked up 15 swings and misses on his changeup yesterday out of 23 swings for a 65% whiff rate on that changeup. He had 22 total swings and misses for the game on 47 swings. Here's an overlay of a fastball at the bottom of the zone, 99-mile-an-hour heater, taken for a strike. He follows it up with this changeup that you can see starts above the heater. So as a hitter, you're like, all right, he's trying to get me with another heater, blowing me away. And instead, it's a changeup, and you end up swinging early and over it. And he did this over and over and over again yesterday. Just pure filth. I love at one point they're interviewing Carlos Correa, and Correa says, hey, can you give this to Tarik Skubal? Because maybe you might distract him. Because he knew they were in for a long day.
Carlos, thanks for doing this.
Thank you, guys. You should be interviewing Skubal. See if you guys can distract him a little bit.
And then Skubal's here, right?
Wow.
And this might have been my favorite part of the whole outing. It's when Byron Buxton nearly took Skubal deep. At least Buxton thought he got it all. And I think Skubal did too. And then they turned to look at each other. And Skubal's like, I got you. I love the emotion these guys play with, both of these guys. I like Byron Buxton. I love Tarik Skubal. This is why this game is so great. Just fantastic stuff from Skubal. And I love it, ending the game with a 100-mile-an-hour painted fastball and walking off the field to a well-deserved round of applause and chants of Skoo. They're not booing, Will. They're saying Skoo. Now on the Ninja Notes, Chad Patrick had 8 Ks and 5 scoreless innings, giving up 4 hits. He faced German Marquez, who had 5 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. Dean Kramer had 6 Ks and 7 scoreless innings. Marcus Stroman was back. He had 1 K in 5 innings, giving up 1 run. Ranger Suarez was really good yesterday with 8 strikeouts in 7 innings, giving up only 1 run. He outdueled Spencer Strider, who had 4 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 2 runs. I did not think Strider had his best stuff yesterday. Pretty far from it, but he still battled. Stephen Kolek had 5 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 1 run. He faced Nick Lodolo, who had 5 Ks in 5 1/3 innings, giving up 1 run. Jamison Tyone had 4 Ks in 4 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. Mike Burrows had these curveballs and changeups and had 5 Ks in 4 1/3 innings, giving up 1 run. Justin Robleski had 6 Ks and 6 scoreless innings as the bulk guy for the Dodgers. Johnny Cannon had 4 Ks in 3 innings, giving up 1 run. He faced Justin Verlander, who had 3 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 run. Luis Castillo had 4 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 run. And lastly, Eduardo Rodriguez had 6 Ks in 5 1/3 innings, giving up 1 run, facing off against Cal Quantrill, who had 5 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 2 runs.
Ninja, we're all about innovation on this program, and we're about to feature our first ever base running shout out in this segment, and it goes to Chase Mydroth for one of the best tag avoidances these eyes have ever seen. This just speaks for itself, so I'll show it up here, but this is awesome.
No way!
He never tagged him.
Now into the dongs, and we're going to New York because we got double jumbo Judge Jacks. The presumptive AL MVP hit his 29th and 30th of the year here. 2 behind Cal Raleigh, who I think this MVP race should be a little closer than FanDuel currently has it listed. But this is interesting, seeing these 2 sluggers going back and forth. Really interested to see who will end up getting this, Ninja. Now down over to Houston, where Altuve swung out of his shoes, as he tends to do, and had this 2-run shot in a 2-0 Astros win. Up to Arlington, where Corey Seager had this game-tying 2-run shot in the bottom of the 10th, and this probably would have been dong of the day if Mitch Garber didn't come up in the 12th and hit a 2-run shot, ultimately getting the win there. But the dong of the day goes to Orlando Arcia for the game-tying jack in the 9th inning with 2 outs, in an eventual Rockies win. And it's extra special because the Rockies don't ever win. So it's their 19th of the season on the back of Orlando Arcia, and that's the dong of the day.
And now, my Pitching Ninja moment of zen. I do not think this was a bloop.
Loop to left. Lux fading back and watching that one go.
My picks of the day today are a 3-leg parlay. First, I'm going to take Carlos Rodon for 5 Ks or more. And then I'll add in a same-game parlay of Chase Burns for 6 Ks or more and Garrett Crochet for 7 Ks or more. And I'll top it off with my 30% profit boost from FanDuel to boost my profits by 30% on this parlay. What would your picks of the day be?